Some easy to say.
Sounds good.
Well, here we are on Ubiqua Americana with the boys from HQ Live who blew the Seldom Scene off the stage. The gentlemen from Saltwater String Band. Welcome, gentlemen.
I don't feel
Really?
comfortable with that characterization. Right
I will say this: you guys held more than held your own.
Well, thanks.
More than held
We
your
had
own.
fun. That was a great night. Awesome time.
Well, I tell you, it was a great show. It was a great show, and the crowd appreciated it.
It was
immensely.
fun.
And that's really all that matters. We had a good time, but as long as everyone else has a good time, that's.
And what a cool venue. Headquarters Live.
It is a very cool venue, and a little shout out to them, to Joey Gilkerson. And please, Joey, remember that live music is a treasure, and there needs to be more of it, especially in association with Delmarva Public Radio. But that being said, it was a big night for all. There's probably the opportunity to fit a few more seats in there and get a few more people so that there's not so much yakety yak in the back.
Yeah, summertime might have some help that out.
I hope it does.
Opening it up.
But to get to this point, gentlemen, tell me a little bit about your musical journey.
Oh gosh, man, Nate and I met what, 7 years ago, 6, 7 years ago, a while back,
A little while.
ways back, and Nate's got the bluegrass that has the bug, and we met, and he kind of put me in a good direction.
It was a similar situation as yours when I was walking into beach music as well in West Oak, because I needed a place to get strings, and I walked in and had been in there before, and saw a mandolin hanging on the back of the wall. I said, man, do you play that? What's up with that? And that's how it started.
Yeah.
Okay.
And beers.
It was left-handed too.
Beers always
and
help.
hanging out and bluegrass picking.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I think Nate had his electric band that he was performing with on a regular basis, and I have my acoustic duo that I've been playing with for many years in Ocean City. And I think we were both looking to do something different. It was time, right?
Okay.
Good. Yeah.
And
By the way, time for a little plug
Huh.
for where you're going to be Saturday, I think, up in...
Saturday, yeah, Eastern Electric, which is my electric group, will be doing the tie-dye 5K fun run for Delmarva Public Radio. And that's Cape Henlopen State Park. Starts at, I think registration starts at 4, the run starts at 5, and then music starts at like 5:45.
Gotcha.
There'll be beer and food. All sorts of
Gotcha.
stuff. Yeah, be fun.
Music, beer, and food.
good old time.
What an interesting combination.
Yes, and yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what are you boys working on right now that's of interest to all you people out there in radio land?
Well, we got a couple of good festivals coming up that are going to be a lot of fun. The Bald Cypress Music Festival up in is it Milton?
I think Frankfurt's the
Frankfurt.
postal address, but
Yeah.
up that way, southern
time.
Sussex County. That is, I think, May 21st.
May 21st, yeah. It's going to be a good old time.
And there's a bunch of other bands too. Flatland Drive. They're from the peninsula as well, and several other bands. Yeah.
Okay.
Bald Cypress.
Well, wonderful.
And looking forward to doing a lot of live performances, in the future.
Yeah, it's summertime, so I mean, we'll be all over the place, all over the area this summer. So.
Well, is Facebook your destination of choice for the digital curiosity?
Yeah, you can do that. We've got the Facebook page, Saltwater String Band. Eastern Electric also has one. Opposite Directions also has one. And then we've got websites for the bands as well.
Okay.
saltwaterstringband.com, easternelectricmusic.com, and denonmusic.com.
Wonderful.
Yeah, is it too early to mention our little travels that we're trying to embark on in the fall?
Yeah, if you guys happen to be in the great state of Colorado in late August, we'll be up there doing some shows as well. It'll be super fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's close to home. Texas.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're Texan as well?
Yes and no. I grew up in College Park, Maryland, but Daddy went out to with the Department of Justice in the middle 70s. I didn't go because it's too hot and too many rednecks. But later on, I realized the value of the food and the music.
Yeah, I was just saying music and food. there's some good folks down in Texas. You gotta,
There are.
yeah.
There are.
Had a good time in Houston last time I was there. Austin obviously is always a great time.
Wonderful place.
Yeah.
Wonderful place. Okay. Do you all have something you'd like to do? Do you have a hot tune that you'd like to break into?
Man.
We might have to think about it for a second.
Okay.
I've been driving for the last 3 hours.
Don't worry about it. We got editing.
Well,
What should we should probably just do like just pick one.
get something easy.
Yeah.
You want to try High and Lonesome? Is that too early?
Let's do
It's easy.
let's do one to let's pick one just to
Alright.
warm up. We can say
What kind of guitar is that?
That's Simon and Patrick.
yeah, Canadian handmade in Canada. Simon and Patrick is part of the Godin company.
Diane Wagner plays Godin.
Yep, Godin. They have a lot of interesting
From
instruments.
Salisbury, right?
Yeah.
And they also make Seagull guitars
That's
as
right.
well. The Simon and Patrick is more kind of like a lot of them are dreadnoughts, you know, like straight ahead acoustic guitars. I love this one.
Something in A, huh?
Sure.
Pick it up.
That's not a good one for me.
Hold on 1 second. We are experiencing technical difficulties.
Wait, let's just pick one. Just warm up a little bit.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
That was our warm-up song.
Did we get
Take two.
all that?
Oh yeah.
We got it all?
We got it on video here. We got it recorded there. We got it recorded there. We
That's
got
a
it
good
recorded
song.
there.
Yeah.
That's a keeper, I think.
That was cool. That was cool.
Alright.
How did you learn how to play guitar?
I actually started obviously in the choir, well not obviously, but started in the church choir when I was young. It's learned music that way. Then got into percussion in elementary school and then ended up getting real serious in percussion with marching and the symphony and stuff like that. Started playing guitar at 12 and just, I took lessons, actually from another local musician guy, Jimmy Rowbottom, who plays with.
I was with Jimmy last night.
Yeah,
I played with him.
with Randy Lee. And yeah, took lessons from him for a few years and excelled playing the timpani in the symphony, the percussion instrument, because I could tune the drum.
Okay.
I was one of the only 14-year-old kids that could, at my high school that could tune the drum. But because of course you tune a timpani to a specific note. Anyway, but just that's what happened. I went to college and was playing, was doing gigs and had been doing gigs all through high school on drums and guitar. I don't know, just guitar's a little more portable than a drum set, so it's a lot easier to sing and play guitar than it is to sing and play drums. So that's kind of
everybody but Don Henley would agree with you. How'd you get started?
Man, gosh, it's been a long time. I don't remember. As far as singing, I was always one of those kids in the back of the car. I was one of 7 kids, and a lot of music in the family. And my dad was a musician, and my mom, but my dad was professional, and for a period of time. But I always found myself that one guy that was the one kid in the back that was hitting the harmony notes of the songs that were on the radio that we were driving down the road to, and I think my parents noticed that I was always hitting different notes and hearing music different from everybody else. And they got me started in early with drum lessons first, which I thought was pretty cool. And and then I remember telling my dad, I said, Dad, I want to learn to play the guitar, but I just want to learn all the chords. And he laughed at me and said, there are thousands of chords on the guitar. And I said, well, just a few then.
Just a few.
And so then they got me into guitar lessons and then piano lessons, and never really focused on singing, And then I realized that I wanted to be a musician, and I wanted to be self-sufficient, and I wanted to be marketable.
Okay.
And so I kind of taught myself to sing. I went, try to match those notes, and next thing you know, I'm singing songs and making a living for 30 years.
Well, very good. Now, just on the commercial side, if you were advising somebody in West Ocean City to find musical instruments, musical lessons, and other accessories, where would you send them?
I know the answer to this.
Not Walmart, but Beach Music. No.
Beach Music.
Right there in West Ocean City, on Steve Decatur Highway, Route 611. Stop by and see us. Open every day.
There you go.
Yeah.
Be there or be square.
And take lessons. Don't
take lessons. Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, my grandbabies are coming over, and I can't wait to give them those guitars.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we made a big mistake. We got little pink guitars that were just hideous for them, and they tried to play them, but they're just so difficult to play. So it was stupid on my part. I bought them because they were pink. So now we got them real instruments, and they're
pink guitars are guitars too.
They are. It's just that they're the cousin that you don't want to talk about because they're
right. Yeah.
Anyway.
Hopefully they have a lot of fun with those.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Have you all got another song you'd like to do?
Sure. Yeah.
Sure. Shall we do Highlands one?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
And then maybe like a bluegrass too. Long tracks.
And then on the solos, we'll just
you do whatever you want.
We'll just do one. We'll split the one solo.
Okay.
We'll do that. Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Well, are you high and lonesome? Are you high and lonesome? Are you high and lonesome as people? Yeah, I'm standing alone on a mountain while I'm drowning out at sea. Are you high and lonesome as people? Yeah, she came down from the city of Baltimore. She was the prettiest gal that I've ever seen. She was running away on down to the shore. She sure ran all over me. Well, now I'm high and lonesome. I'm high and lonesome. Are you high and lonesome as people? But I'm falling down from the top of sales in the backwoods of Tennessee. Are you high and lonesome as man's feet. Well, one day I thought I'd finally found her. Thought she was the prettiest gal with whom I'd ever been. So I gave her my heart, she gave me the soul of a ship. I was a damn fool to think she loved me. Well, now I'm high and lonesome, I'm high and lonesome, are you? High and lonesome man's feet. Stranded up on the front range in the middle of the prairie. Are you high and lonesome man's feet? And I know that my whole life is rambling. This here singing is the best thing that I do. And I know I owe it to myself to forget about you. Well, oh man, ain't that true? Well, now I'm high and lonesome, I'm high and lonesome, are you? High and lonesome man's feet. When I'm standing alone on mountain while I'm drowning out at sea, are you high and lonesome man's feet? Well, are you high and lonesome? Are you high and lonesome? Are you high and lonesome man's feet?
Time's up.
Well done. Well done.
I forgot to put my mustache wax in my mustache today, so it's all.
Well, you know, that was actually the next question that viewers with inquiring minds want to know. How long does the beard get?
Well, it all just depends on how long I feel like not shaving for. But last year was a good long 6 months solid beard. That was nice.
Okay.
This is like 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But really, it's really not neglect.
Right.
Really.
Actually,
It's really about
it
neglect.
does get to a certain point where it becomes actually way much more work to have a beard and keep, even just keep.
Did you play harmonica? Definitely.
Or like like things like eating soup,
Right.
Yep.
My wife tells me that when I was
drinking orange juice with pulp.
It comes with a bird.
Very complicated things with
Extra napkins.
with a mustache.
So that's your cross to bear, is it?
Jeez, people don't know. No, it's nice, and it's a face pillow.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Well, it's all the rage now.
Well, that's what I hear. Apparently,
Yeah.
lots more products on the market these days.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You want to try St. Anne's Reel?
Sure.
Do a little other instrumental?
Toots.
Maybe we'll do a little mashup into it. You know?
Gotcha.
Yeah, you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of Death Flower.
Okay. Cool. Well, I would do the whole thing.
To some rich folks that you know. I hope you want some in my ragged company. You know that I can never be alone. So take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're queen of the underground, but you can send me that flowers in the morning. Send me that flowers by the mail. Send me that flowers at my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses
Oh,
It was
well.
a good arrangement of that.
That was just beautiful. Now, I do want to say, all you people out there, I want you to go see these boys. I want you to listen to them play wherever you can go, because as I often say on this show, and I want you to always remember, a life without live music is hardly worth it. It's Billy Earl on Ubiquitous Americana. We'll be back in a moment. Thank you, and God bless you.
All right.
That's it.
Okay, cool.
Man, that song has real special meaning to me for a number of reasons. Well, when I started playing music in 2002, I became very quickly a Townes Van Zandt freak.
Yeah.
And he always played that song in his performances.
Oh, yeah.
He was often quoted as saying that was the perfect country song, which for a Texan saying that is
about a Brit.
It's a big deal.
yeah, it's a big deal.
Right?
But you'll find that all over Texas, musicians will play that all over the place. And I rewrote it. Billy Earl and the Yellow Dogs, we used to play for a lot of Democratic things there. And the biggest show we ever played was about 4,000 people, where I played that song.